tlo tsena go ye kgolo wa ba setse o butswitse ke ntwa beng a itlhalosa gona mo ya gore ko sekolong kwa le tsenang e ba o kgetha SRC president o ithuta mola mafelong o tlo hula wa ba se sengwe le go ntse o ya e fela mathomo mayo a bile ko sekolong ke ba ba kae ba lena le tsebang Lazarus Gaheng? Okay, Lazarus Gaheng ka 2016 ne le president ya SRC ya tielelo oni bele ke bolela so ke chairperson ya go Rhodes University ya SRC la bona re tlwa kae o ithutile dipolelo mo oni bele o ko Rhodes University ke chairperson ya SRC. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we are going to respectfully call Saulo Joseph Mashaba. He is the Chief Whip of Lephalale Local Municipality. Chief Whip is Fepis Rulubele Gareke Bonchite. Let's give him a round of applause as he comes onto the stage.
I'm great, thanks, and yourself?
Ntate Ratlo Mabula, the co-presenter, Rikiche Sabakase ki dumedish. Kiche Sabakase ki dumedishe, the organizers of this historic event. Yeah, Lephalale Film Festival happening on our ground. Lephalale ena le magoši a mararo ba dintlo tša bogoši tše tharo. Re na le ntlo ya kgoši Seleka Borro Seleka, re na le ntlo ya kgoši Laka, re na le ntlo ya kgoši Shongwana. Jwale go botlhokwa go acknowledge le go iša madume go dintlo tšeo even in their absence. Ke tšee sebaka se ke dumediše the casting team that is present here today, and most importantly ke dumediše the most important people, the VVIPs of the day, which is yourselves. Lebitso la ka ke nna Saulo wa ga Machaba. Ba tlhalositše gore ke sefepi segolo ka mmasepaleng wa Lephalale. Ke eme mo legatong la ratoropo wa toropo ya rena ya Lephalale, Ntate Rabotlhoko wa ga Mokgetlhe. Re eme mo Ritlogo bula semmušo, this historic event that is happening on our grounds. With me here, ke Ntate Paul Mojela, o šoma ka diofising tša masepala ka ofising ya meyara jwalo ka a youth officer goba wa swaraganeng le tša baswa. Jwalo ka ra ofisi ya gae ye nngwe goba a mang a maikarabelo a gage ke go šomana le tše tša dipapadi le bokgabo le goba tsona sports, arts and culture. Now it is important, or it is of paramount importance, that when we open this historic event as the municipality, we do so taking cognizance of the fact that we remind ourselves seated here that we are in Lephalale that has a very rich history. A rich history, the lodges, guest houses, and a rich history of tourism a rich history in sports, a rich history in arts, a rich history in culture. We are diverse in our nature. During apartheid times, oba jwalo ka mengwageng ya go feta, ya mmušo wa go feta, mo Lephalale mo dipoledišano tša mathomo tše di bileng gona, tša go boledišana ka go tliša ga mmušo moswa o bego o ka re dumella jwalo ka batho baso gore re akaretšwe ka gare ga mmušo wo wa mohlakanelwa di bile gona mo Lephalale kwa Dinyala. Le a tseba gore ko mo Lephalale o na le pleke ba re ke Dinyala. During negotiations of this new South Africa, the first negotiations of this new South Africa happened in this town at Dinyala. Lephalale has got 2 feeder borders, Groblers's Bridge, this other one, Yaka Stockport. I'm raising these things because I want you to understand that as people of Lephalale, you are strategically placed. And you've got a very rich history in all of this thing that is happening here today. And want to thank the organizers of this event who cultivated and make sure that we continue with the baton of creating more memories and creating history in this wonderful town of ours. We also want to appreciate the fact that when the organizers started in terms of planning and preparations, they identified you as people who are the most important people to this event. And there's a reason why. That reason is that you are the future. You are the generation that is going to change the landscape of this town. Now you can only do that if you realize the potential that is within you. Now, having been chosen as people who are the most important today, we must cultivate and evoke the spirit of arts and culture within yourselves, so that you know and understand that arts and culture played a very crucial role during the years of apartheid. It was through arts and culture where we saw renowned singers such as Harry Belafonte, who sang and made sure that there were messages that were delivered through singing, through acting. South African actors used to send back in the days the messages to our neighboring friends in the neighboring countries to alert them of the situation in our country. It was impossible to get assistance from outside countries during the dark days of apartheid because the intelligence of that time was very strict and strong. Now for countries such as Cuba, for countries such as Russia to assist us, we used actors back in the days to actually make sure that our message is heard throughout the world. So many people today think art or acting or sports arts and culture is useless. Many people today make a mistake of thinking that when you choose a career out of sports arts and culture, you are wasting your time. Little do they know that sports arts and culture plays an integral part in our society. sports, arts and culture, it's one of the departments that contributes immensely to the GDP of this country. But before we move forward, we also want to take this opportunity to also wish Sunrise Football Club. Sunrise Football Club is a team of soccer players who come from the dusty streets of Lephalale, who are today competing in the provincial playoffs. Safa today. They won the regional playoffs. They defeated everybody, and today, as we are speaking, they are there fighting for a space in a professional soccer field. It is important that we as the municipality use this opportunity to actually wish them the best of luck. During the days where I was a scholar or I was a student or a learner in my high school days, we had what we called Lephalale games. Lephalale games were the games sports. Lephalale games were the games where we saw young aspirant actors and actresses. Back in the days, baswa ba be ba sa tlalatala mebileng ka lebaka la hore kua dikolong ka la boraro le lengwe le lengwe re be re na le baswa ba e leng gore ba dia tša bogabo, ba dia tša sports, ba dia tša o actor o ba go dirisha. In that early stage, as a young person, you would identify your career, you would identify your talent, you would identify what you are good at. Ka lebaka la gore bagologolo ba re rutang bana ba ditaola tše e sa le banyane le se le tšona badimong. Babuša ba re le kojwa le sa le meetse. Babuša ba re thutela bogolo e ya roba. Joale, it is the perfect timing for you to identify within yourself what you are good at. In you, there are great footballers. When I look at you, Kibona, great actors. When I look at you, I see great singers. When I look at you, I see great actresses. When I look at you, I see great musicians. But we are unable to identify that because we have lost touch with what we did back in the days. Shall make sure we take sports, arts and culture very seriously. We must reintroduce sports, arts and culture back in our schools, so that you get an opportunity to figure yourself out. Gore ke eng se o leng guti ka sona jwalo ka moswa. Ke bolela le lena ka tsela ye le gono re tlhasetše ke leuba. Re tlhasetše ke leuba la diretefatši. Re tlhasetše ke leuba la alcohol abuse. Re tlhasetše ke leuba la bana bao ba šomišago dinyaope, ba šomiša di-crystal. Re tlhasetše ke leuba la bana bao ba nago le too much time in their hands, e leng gore they don't know what to do with it. And the reason is that we have made a mistake of demolishing or taking away sports, arts and culture in our schools. We must, as government, go back to our life days. Rebele the sports days, the Wednesdays, where we dedicate those days to sports. We allow you to go and compete in your regional level, provincial level and national level. In that way, you are going to identify your talent and what you are good at. le gono bana bao ba lekanago le lena ba re bitša bo malome, le gono dithaka tša rena di re bitša bo bra ha re kopana le bona, le gono thaka tša go lekana le rena di re bitša di-grootman ha re kopana le bona, ka lebaka la gore maphelo a bona le bokamoso di senyegile, di sentše ke di-drugs, di sentše ke dithethefatši, di sentše ke go abuswa ga madila. Re ka fenya bjang taba tše re ka di fenya ga re ka boela morao ra tšea sports, arts and culture ra se bea at the center of everything else that we do. Jwale mo masepaleng o ko o etileng pele re rile go kgethwa ka lenyaga ra tsena ofising tate Ratlo Mabula. We made it clear that ka laboraro le lengwe le le lengwe mošomi o mongwe le o mongwe ga e re 12 o'clock o tima laptop o ba computer o tla dipapading o a itšhidulla ka lebaka la gore a healthy nation is a very thinking nation. So that is how much we take this thing very serious. Ga ke le montle mola ke ya bofelong ba mpotšišitše potšišo ya gore go na le batho bao ba naanang gore field e le itšhusitseng ya media goba ya sports, arts and culture e ka no ba e le a useless. But my answer to them was not everybody wants to be an engineer. Not everybody wants to be in mining. Not everybody wants to work in Midupi. Not everybody wants to wear that overall or stop thinking. Like stop thinking. Not everybody wants to wear that overall. Babambar na le ditoro tsa o nyaka o ba di hectare o ba o bapatša. Ene le a ke putšiša gore ke dula mo Lephalale na wa kgonala na gore nka ba mmapatši na ka tšwelela televisioneng na ke dula mo Lephalale wa kgonala na gore nka bereka radiong ye kgolo ya go tshwana le Metro FM na ke dula mo Lephalale wa kgonala na gore nka bonala mo televisioneng batho ba ešo ba kgona go mpona mo televisioneng na. Karabo ya ka kore it is possible wa kgonala. Ntate Ratlo o bontšhitše gore Melita wa Skeem Saam ke ngwana wa tšwago kwa marapong o bonagala letšatši le letšatši mo di televisioneng tša rena. Every day you are looking at her, and it was not because of a miracle that she became a very successful actress or actor. It was because she had dedication, she identified what she wanted to do, and she followed her dream. It is only through suffering that we become better. Ake bolela so na le ba bang ba lena ba nguna ba bolela ba tšere dikgang tša bona. Molaetša o bohlokwa kudu gore lo iše tlhogong ka lebaka la gore o ile o le thuša gore motse o le o tlhologetšego wa o ba di-actara wa o tšwelela di-televisioneng wa o tšwelela di-radiong. Le ga o le khojana go na le maranyana le tseba gore it is possible taba tše di a kgonala. Ke bolela le lena ka tsela ye mo Lephalale Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns e na le a player wa tšwa go Mmaletswai o ba mmitša gore ke Lesibanku ba mo saenne maloba o tšwa a le Mmaletswai mo Lephalale from the dusty streets of Lephalale playing for Sundowns. Ke bolela le lena ka tsela ye gore Maritzburg United ko Durban e na le player ra o ba moraloki wa o raloka tšetša maoto a tšwa le mokuruanyane o a bitšwago gore ke Harold ko ketšo matšadibodu. Ke bolela le lena ka tsela ye Sekhukhune United ye e dlalelang PSL e na le a player e tšwago ko mokuruanyane e bitšwago gore ke Tikilas Thutwa. Bana ba ka moka, they come from the dusty streets of this town. At some point they were like you, but today they are being viewed in screens and big screens. Now if they were able to make it it is possible you can also make it. But what is it that you must do? And I'm going to leave the stage after telling you this thing. Number one, you must agree that you are a child. You must be disciplined. Moarale na mo uska krarsa kushishuri umme wa motse oba o ngwana na ko sekolong kwa le dirile metsana le metsana ko sekolong kwa ona le bashimane ba ba le aketsang le banyana ba le botjaka tša marato ba re ba le rata. There's nobody who can love you at this stage. There's no boy. Let me tell you, I've been at your age. I want you to be focused. I want you to be disciplined. At your age, there is no boy who can love you. There is no one. These boys don't know how to love themselves now. They are still learning to love themselves. Now, how can somebody who is learning to love himself share that love with somebody else or love somebody else? You are too young to be somebody's girlfriend. You are too young to be in a relationship. The focus right now should be self-identification. The focus right now should be you must identify what you want to do. You must identify your talent and become very jealous of your talent. You must guard your talent like you guarding your life. If I can ask you a question, obanka buchan tatera tlo mabula question kare ha ba tsana sekolo le kana le wena girlfriend ya ba ratana le yona ko sekolong o sana le yona le today karabo ya tlong karabang ka yona gore no a ke sana le yena ba sala ba khawana ona na kwela. So why do you waste time about things that are not going to last when you can spend time protecting what will last you a lifetime? I'm saying these things because I want you to know that if we can't protect you, we are unable to protect the future of this town. If we can't tell you the truth and be honest about the lies that are there, then scavengers are going to take advantage of you. Now you are very important to us because you are the generation that is going to be free of drugs. You are the generation that is going to be free of alcohol abuse. You are the generation that is going to be free of teenage pregnancy. You are the generation that is going to defeat this epidemic called HIV and AIDS. You are the generation that is going to make sure that we build a prosperous South Africa. But for us to build a prosperous South Africa, we need you to understand that it starts with you. You need to start protecting yourself. You need to start being jealous about your future. You need to say, it is through hard work and discipline and dedication that we can become something, we can be better as people of Lephalale. I want you to tell yourself and challenge yourself as I'm about to conclude, that some of you, if not most of you, you come from a very poor background. Some of you, if not most of you, you come from a very poor background where your dream is to change the situation at home. I want you to know that it is possible to change your situation at home. I have a story to tell. I grew up from a background that was very poor. I grew up from a background where there was nobody who was working at home. People used to disrespect me because I come from a background that was not well balanced in terms of resources. I grew up from a shack. And when I finished my matric, I wanted to become an actor. I had a dream. I wanted to become an actor. Why? Because I identified a talent when I was still in high school during the Lephalale Games. When I was at school, I also did debate. And During that time, I represented South Africa in the World Debating Championships when I was doing my standard Form 3, I get to standard man. Grade 10, I represented South Africa. It means there was the regional, provincial, we competed national, and they needed 3 students who represented the country. And I was one of the top 3 students in the whole country who represented the country in Namibia in the National Debating Championship. I did not do that because I came from a multiracial school. I did not do that because I came from sophisticated background. I achieved that because I had a dream. I had a dream. Now when I finished my matric, I said to myself, I'm not going to, I'm here. My parents are unable to take me to schools. I'm here and I'm unable to follow my dream because of the circumstances and background of my situation. I said, the circumstances and background of myself are responsible for who I am today. But I am responsible for who I become tomorrow. I am the pioneer of my own destiny. I'm going to write my own history. I'm not going to let my parents' failures determine or write history or my future. They've written my history, but they are not going to be responsible for my future. I wrote my own history up until I become what I am today. Now, I'm not telling you about something that is on TV or something that is written somewhere. I'm saying I'm a living testimony. I came from a shack, and today I'm standing on top of you as somebody amongst yourself. It is possible. You must just be focused. Stop lying to each other and say you love each other. Love yourself today. Stop these high school relationships. They are going to defocus you. Stop smoking. Stop these things. It is cool to smoke at school. You think it's cool to hold cigarettes or school. It is not. There's nothing cool about that. There's nothing cool about undermining teachers. We used to think my teacher and they would give you there's nothing cool about that. In fact, you must look at those who do that as the most dumbest. Because the most cleverest people are those who listen to their parents, who listen to their teachers, who listen to every elder, and who focus on schoolwork. These ones who lie to you and say to you, no, let us have a relationship. Come on, tell them today that I'm already in a relationship with my dream. I'm already in a relationship with my future. I'm already in a relationship with my talent. I cannot afford to be in a relationship with you. What do you want to do in life? Find your relationship. It is in you. You don't have to have a person to find a relationship or something that you are good at. In that way, you will be doing something about your life. In that way, you'll be making it big. You'll be making your parents proud. Let me tell you, you can change your situation at home. You can make your parents proud. You can make us proud. You can make us look at you, and the same way that Melita is making us proud. Melita achola mo TV, rebeleji TV, re a khotla khotlana. This one, ke ngwana wa mmu. O tswa mo ha bo rena mo. So we want to do the same with you. Re a kwana gere. This one baringin tate Ratlo Mabula. He's a renowned radio personnel. Ke bolela le ena letšatši le letšatši tla le botša to say he must not end here. He must take it further. Now at his age, he's still chasing a dream. And you can also do that. I see the MCs are standing up. Merko wa ka ko masipale ba mpatella o bolela. Yo la nka emamo nka bolela letšatši ka moka. Let me wish you a successful first annual Lephalale Film Festival, and also commit to the organizers that next year we are pulling all stops as the municipality. Next year we are going to support you fully. We want to take part, we want all our banners, we want you to have catering, we want you to have everything else. We also want to call successful people, we also want to engage successful actors, successful people in this industry to come and sit with you here so that this is not impossible, it is possible. So we are making that commitment, our doors are opened. This one here has got instructions. I gave him those instructions when I was outside. Or you must take this project, adopt it, make it your pilot project. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lights about 7B. Lights about 7B. Ring 7B. Thank you. Happy? La utla ba focus te jang majita. La utla majita ba focus a ditorong tsa bona. Like that's what we should do as well, ne? Because shame. I'm fresh just like you guys. Mojalo. Orobanta story. So so focus on yourself, sis. Focus on yourself. Focus on the bag. Anger. I mean, I was in high school not so long ago, and I know this. Your elders are lying to you guys about this because it's actually true. Books before boys because boys bring babies. Thank you, yes, sir. Okay, now we are going to have Miss Marika Kana. She's going to perform a poem for us. And it's not only a film festival, it's also about the arts and the craft. So, Miss Mary Kakana.
Meholokwani. Melody. Again, Melody, Meholokwani Matsoho.
Miss Mary is going to grace us with a poem. I hope you guys listen to, what she'll be giving you guys, serving you guys, and yeah, enjoy yourselves.
It is with a great gratitude given the opportunity to be standing in front of you all on this lovely day. Even words aren't enough to show you how much I appreciate such a great opportunity that has been simply given unto me. And as I express my gratitude, I never forget that the highest appreciation, it's not merely to utter words, but to live by them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the founder of the Aura organization, the founder of the Aura branding, the founder of R&M cleaning service, an actress, a poet, a writer, a tutor, and a motivational speaker. Give me some time, let me show you art. Magarashu Karim. Sorry. Magarashu Karim keletse solo samueletsa ka botlotla ka segora ka tshela mo fase ka bitsa bagake kana le modimo yo godimo gore ba kopane ka leina la me ba nneletse tshiamo go bane fasela ka kwano le ntimatoka ka re ke ile ka neletswa tsina ka tsena megagalapeng ya naga ka fata ka fatolla ka ngaparela medi ya tsebo ka gorosa legora la bomolekwa ka letša morothitho wa tsebo ka kwewa ka re ke tša mmung wa lenyora la thuto lehumo le tlhabologo ka re tshelaneng ya sele ka bogosing a tlengtsa phetogo a ila nneletsa phetana ya dithuto le dithutwana ka re ke tswa tlase taleng ba thepe kgopong ya boloko ka kgaletsong ya mmu ka re ke tswa fase moepong wa malatla a tlhabologo mane sebe se tswang ka lerato ka re fase morwa botshalanong ba sele ka marapong tlhabologong ya tshetlhonong mane re ipshinang ka bokgwa ba rena. Ladies and gentlemen, ka re ke tswa tlase leraleng la mogobe la mele ina ke ikeleditse magosi ka iteletsa ka re morago ga ka ke di kanagale kopana le dinonwana ke tlhatlho ye tlhwatlho ye ke tlhatlhilego ke batlhatlhi ba ka yona bomaeko le bomolokomme. This is the fund of your organization.